Alright guys, here we go. Game number 3. It's going to be our first elimination match here in the lower bracket. We've got Golden 5 taking on All Talents, both European teams fighting for survival here in this one. And it's going to be Port to decide their fate. Starting things off, it's going to be a lot of action here over in the B tunnels. No kills on the board just yet though. If you guys are hanging out in chat, let me know who you think is going to win this one. Golden 5, I think, would be my favored team between the two, but still, you never know what can happen on Port. Definitely a map that can go either way here. Pace definitely a little bit slow here from All Talents to start this one off, creeping their way up towards the B bomb site. It is going to be a very, very slow push coming in. All Talents, though, finally coming in for the execution here. Moon able to find one, but that's not going to be enough here, as here come the trades. FaZe, though, whiffing those Colt shots could be the biggest mistake here on the round. 3-on-2 now. Golden 5 relying on Snox and 7 for the retake, but so far so good as Snox hits a nice headshot there onto Nuke. Snox looking for more, but 7 seems to find the second there. It's going to be a 2-on-1 now. Snox cleans it up nicely. And what looked like a potential solid execution coming out from All Talents is actually going to be quickly taken away from them by the likes of Snox and 7 on a nice 2-on-3 retake there to put them up 1-0 to start this one off. We are still in the best of 1 stages. For those of you wondering, the only 2 best of 3s will be the lower bracket final and the grand final. So actually this elimination match is only a best of 1 situation, so a lot on the line for both of these teams here. Tournament life here in the fate of how they play this match here on Port. Right now though, it is going to be Golden 5 with a nice early lead here. Still only 1-0. A lot of time left for All Talents to recover. Port generally a map though where the global risk side is slightly favored, so it should be Golden 5 in the key position to take away this first half. And also, just judging by their first opening matches here, Golden 5 looking a little bit stronger overall as a team as well. They had a very strong global risk half as well against SV. They just didn't have the blacklist side they needed to close it out. All Talents, though, just an overall poor performance, I would say, in their first game. We do see a nice little Harvey jump coming through, but it's actually shut down completely here. 7 on the B bomb site finds himself a nice opening double kill. Creed's here looking for the follow-up. He gets a double kill of his own. And just like that, it's going to be another round on the board here for Golden 5. Actually, Creed's missed the double. 7 cleaned it up with a quad kill on the flank there. So beautiful rounds coming out from Golden 5, making work of their offensive European foes here. Right now, those things just not looking the best for All Talents. They've had a lot of mistakes in their first match, and so far, it's looking like we may see those small mistakes add up in their second match here once again for them. This time, it's going to be All Talents trying to work their way up mid while leaving Loons here to try and hold off the A-long push. Right now, though, Golden 5 just toying with them in mid. What a shot there from FaZe, though. Quick flick on to Favor. And that's a nice way to keep the ball rolling in their favor, as the potential 3-0 is now on the table. Snox patiently waiting on the long boxes here over towards A long. FaZe just going to be jiggle peeking on the top of A, waiting for another mistake here from All Talents. Golden 5, though, in the key position to hold on to their lead here. Bomb down on the blacklist side bridge here. Moon waiting for one of his teammates to safely pick that up so they can work their way over towards this A split. It's looking like they're going to hit just shortly. Here we have it, though. Golden 5 locking things down. Snox in the key position to stall this A connector push. We'll see if he can hold on here, but he does have some support as well on the top of A, and his teammate FaZe just holding the corner peak as well. You can see the looks on their faces. All Talents not feeling too happy about how this match has started off, looking like an all too familiar situation as we look at their first score being 7-2 in their first half against Anubis Gaming. Snox, though, gets the double kill. They don't check the corner. Not a mistake you can afford to make here at the highest levels of competition. And Crossfire 3-0 in favor of Golden 5. Now the score here as things are only heating up in their favor. Golden 5, they may have fallen to SV, but surely they're not looking to fall once again here against All Talents. Right now, though, 3-0, very confident start here for the side of Golden 5. All Talents, though, this is their chance to piece something together and get their first round on the board. They do not want to have that momentum sit too long in Golden 5's hands. Otherwise, this could be their tournament life already said and done a little bit too quickly for comfort here. Faye's going to be looking for the opening pick down mid. Not going to find anything just yet. All Talents trying to stall things out and maybe find a pick of their own, hoping for the impatience of Golden 5, but Golden 5's key to success so far on their global risk halves have actually been their patience here, so we'll see if they can continue that forward strong. But once again, we see All Talents with their entire roster grouped up and ready for this B execution. FaZe once again finding the opening. Creed's holding on for a double kill of his own as well. That's going to be a 4-for-1 exchange. Not what you need if you're Golden, or if you're All Talents in the situation. Loon's looking for a potential 1v5, but surely not at this point. He's shut down by Blame, and it's going to be a 4-0 lead. Golden 5 looking for that potential 10-0. We haven't seen one yet, but it would be a shame to see All Talents go down without putting at least one up on the board here. But right now, Golden 5, they just seem to be having all of the cards here in this matchup so far. No response really coming out just yet from All Talents. Golden 5, they feel comfortable here, but still there is time left to bring it back and make this a much closer game for All Talents. It does tend to lean in being favored as a global risk map, so even if they could string together 3 or 4 rounds on the half, All Talents, they're going to have a chance to take it back on their defensive side, but they still need to get that momentum on their side quickly before this one slips. If you guys are just tuning in, this is our first elimination match here, a best of 1 on port. One of these teams will be taking that 4th place spot as the first team to go out of our event here at the CFS Egypt Invitational. Golden 5, though, doing a great job so far of making sure that position is not going to be theirs, as All Talents, they're going to be put on the brink of despair here in their matchups. They had a 10-4 loss to start off the day against Anubis in a 4-0 match so far against them on port. Not looking like the best of performances, but do keep in mind that we do have Nuke as a new LAN player in the mix for All Talents. Definitely, I think, one of the factors contributing to their lack of momentum in these matches. They just don't have, I think, the synergy and experience that some of these rosters that they're up against have had time to develop. Here we have it, though. It is going to be Creed's looking for some action here over towards the B bomb site. Finds himself a nice pick. And so far, the trades do seem to reign supreme here, but Neil's looking for the 1v3 clutch. It's not going to happen, though. Creed's already right behind him, and you can see the little taunt there at the end with the hand gestures. They are ready to take this one all the way. And they're halfway there, 5-0. Golden 5, in dominant fashion, are looking to close this one out and show their European brethren who is indeed the current #1 team in the EU. Golden 5, if you aren't familiar with their performance so far this year, with the additions and changes to this roster, they debuted at WCG in 3rd place, only following the 2 Chinese teams who were able to work their way into the grand finals there. Definitely a strong performance from them so far on this year, and one of the key teams I would look to in the West to potentially make a stand at this year's CFS. So Golden 5, we'll see if they can keep playing at this high of a level, but so far it's looking good for them. Moon does manage to find one, but Creeds and Snox, they shut it down once again, and it's a 6-0 lead. All Talents, I don't know what's going wrong for them right now. It just seems like shot for shot they are just not up to par with what Golden 5 is presenting them. It's just been a rough event so far, to say the least, for All Talents. I'd love to see them pick up the pace, start having some cleaner engages and some nicer aim duels against Golden 5, but right now it's just showing through that the experience of this Golden 5 roster and the synergy they've created over the past 6 months has given them the confidence here to take this one by storm. Snox going for the counter boost here in A connector. Nice way to get things started with a positional advantage and really just stall out the attack. And All Talents, I think this has been their biggest downfall. They almost clump up into a position and telegraph where they're going to be engaging. And if you want to catch any elements of surprise here on your attack, it's really hard to do so if you have this slow-moving clump towards your potential execution site. So right now, they definitely should try and tweak that and get a little bit more map control, I think, before they go in here. But as you see, it's going to be Nuke already down and out here for All Talents. And the trades continue to remain in favor of the Golden 5 as it's going to be a 1-for-1 as Niels goes down as well. Favor, a nice pick, but again, it's quickly traded out by Golden 5. They desperately want to hold on to that numbers advantage, and they're holding on to it quite nicely here. Moon going to be caught on the flank as well, taken down by Creeds, and it's Loons all alone now. A 1v3 was not meant to be. 7-0, Golden 5 just making work of this map so far. And it's looking like this could be the bitter end for All Talents here, just 3 rounds away from an uncontested victory. Quick engage over towards the B-bomb site, and finally, could this be the round that they were looking for? All Talents, they do get the trade slightly in their favor, but Creeds, he still is holding on to the back of this B-bomb site. He's not done just yet. Finally goes down after doing some damage onto Moon 7. Not able to do anything either. A big headshot from Moon, and surely at least a sigh of relief on the side of All Talents. Not quite the 10-0 dream for Golden 5, but now All Talents, they have to be looking this as a potential opportunity for the comeback. It could be pretty far off here, but still, we'll see what they can do. FaZe starts off the last round of the half, though, taking down Niels. Not what you want to see after you win a round on the board, surely with it being their first as well. But could it be another 7-2 half to start things off for All Talents? We'll see what they can do here. Golden 5, though, looking to put the nail in the coffin here and move on to the lower bracket final and potentially a chance to rematch SV or meet Anubis Gaming in the grand finals here at the CFS Invitational. Golden 5, though, just playing their cards right on this one, just taking their time, playing very methodically on the defenses, and setting up to trade. That's been the key importance for them. They always seem to trade on their global risk frags. Loons in favor, going for the A-top peak. Not going to be able to find it just yet. 7 comes in for the support, grabs himself one. Snox finds another. And this is looking like a clean round, and that it will be an 8-1 half. Can't really ask for much better than that if you're in the shoes of Golden 5. Sure, the 10-0 dream would have been amazing to see unfold, but when you're on a LAN environment, they still have to feel very confident after that first half. I mean, 8-1, no fear in their eyes, all smiles on the faces of Golden 5 right now, and rightfully so. They've earned their position to at least guarantee themselves a spot in the top 3 and potentially in the finals if they can take on the loser of Anubis Gaming and SV and find themselves the winners there as well. As we've seen, though, Blacklist side has been a bit more of a struggle for the side of Golden 5, so we'll see if there's any opportunities left for the side of All Talents to capitalize on that. But when you're down 1-8, there is no more room for mistakes here for All Talents. They have to give everything they have to keep themselves alive here in the CFS Invitational in Egypt. Right now, though, it is going to be FaZe going for the boost pick. A long, doesn't matter. Blame's already found the pick, and that's a nice opening here over towards the A bomb site. Neil's going to be rotating to hold the cross here. Loon's already in position as well. They've caught on to the potential A hit, but still, it looks like it's going to be Golden 5 going for the fake and backing off. They know they have the advantage, and now they want to put the pressure onto All Talents to make another mistake, and that they will. Heavy pressure coming back. The nades come out. FaZe going to be charging in with just a Colt. Doesn't seem to care and will be punished for doing so. Moon finds himself the double kill, make it a triple kill. Somehow with 8 HP, finding 3 back-to-back frags, not something you want to let slip through your fingertips if you're Golden 5, but hey, all talents, this is now their opportunity to take this match back into their control, but still, they need to be cautious on this one. With just 8 HP, he's going to go ahead and pick up that AWM. We'll see if he can make something happen here. Creed's and 7 still alive, though, both playing incredibly in this matchup, so you've got to be careful if you're all talents here. Moon already going down on A top, leaves a huge hole in the defense now as well. All talents, though, they had so much going right for them in this round. Moon, a huge hold on the A-bomb site, found them 3 early frags. Now it's all about Creeds and 7 here to see if they can get past this cross hold. 7, though, gets a headshot through the top of the smoke, and this could be enough to get the job done. Nuke, the new kid on the block here for all talents. If now was a time for him to step it up, this would be it, and there it is! He gets the 1v2, keeping his team in a chance to fight their way back here. And that's something at least he can feel confident with here for his team. He hadn't shown us anything big so far, but now we can see that potential talent starting to shine through. All talents going to be thanking Nuke for that nice 1v2 clutch. Golden 5, though, still playing this one fairly confidently. 8-2 the score on the board here. 2 rounds away from a match victory. All talents, though, needing 6 to tie, 8 to win, 7 to guarantee overtime. Not really a safe position just yet in this match. Golden 5 going to be rotating slowly here for the B execution. That's going to put a lot of pressure on the newcomer Nuke, once again. We'll see what he can do here, though. Last time he was able to win that 1v2 clutch, but with 5 Golden 5 players in your face, you have to do a lot more than that to hold on here. Snox finds one. Nuke able to get himself a nice entry frag, but that's going to be it. A lot of damage dealt, though, in the process. All talents trying to rotate their way in. Not looking too great for either team just yet to establish control, but it is going to be Snox and Creeds answering back nicely, and it's Loons all alone in pit to go down, as it's now match point on the table, 9-2 in favor of Golden 5, and this could be it for the All Talents roster here. They've tried to fight their way back into this one. Unfortunately, Golden 5 still maintaining full control of this match overall. It's going to be FaZe getting the opening pick here as well. Golden 5 looking to close this one out with a nice 10-2 victory to give themselves a boost of confidence going into that lower bracket finals match. All talents playing very patiently in this round, trying to see if Golden 5 will make a mistake here, but Golden 5, they know they have this match point on the table and the numbers advantage to close it out with. All they need to do now is hold on to it. Blame finds one. It's a 5-on-3 take now. Moon has to step it up big time for his team and hold on to this B-bomb site. He misses the shot, though. This could be it. 5v2. All talents crumble under the pressure, and unfortunately, they're just not able to hold on to close this one out. What an incredible way to turn things around, though, for the side of Golden 5. They were not able to beat SV earlier on in the day, but show us that they are still indeed the powerhouse of Europe as they crush All Talents 10-2. What a big statement from them, and you can hear the applause in the arena. A well-earned victory as they go to shake the hands of their fellow German teammates here in the European scene. So yeah, overall, I think it definitely shows here that the Golden 5 roster still has a chance to fight their way back into this grand finals. SV, not really a team you can look at and say they should have been able to dominate them, but now there's definitely the potential there, I think, for another challenging matchup down the road where they could maybe even win it. So it's now just going to be about seeing what Anubis Gaming can do in our next matchup of the day, which is going to be our upper bracket finals, guys. Super Valiant Gaming taking on Anubis Gaming. Both had incredibly strong first-round performances, but now one of them has a chance to seal their fate with the first spot in our grand finals. Guys, we are going to take a quick break here as we get our winners bracket final set up for you guys. You're not going to want to miss it, though. Anubis Gaming on their home turf, taking on Super Valiant Gaming, the #1 team from China, coming up shortly.
Challenges in this match?
You're pretty confident because on part CT, so we just knew we had to shut it down, and then we just needed 2 rounds on BL side.
And what are your expectations for the coming matches?
Of course, win against Anubis, and then rematch against SV in the final.
Any last words to your audience here in Egypt?
Of course, shout out to all the fans. We really enjoy it here. The atmosphere is really good. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Egypt, for the amazing atmosphere, for the amazing energy. And we'll be seeing more of Golden V in action later on. تحية مرة أخرى لفريق Golden V. وننتقل مرة أخرى للمعلقين.
آسف، شكرا براء. عايز